Rochester, Minnesota, the third largest city in the state, located on the banks of the Zumbro River. It is considered to be one of the nation's most livable communities. This area features more than 85 miles of trails for recreational use, a variety of one-of-a-kind independent shops, a wide range of international cuisine, and a flourishing healthcare and technology industry. This city is also home to one of the area's quality custom home builders, MedCity Builders. MedCity Builders is a superior custom home builder committed to providing quality service and products to their clients. Join us as we take an in-depth look at one of Rochester's premier custom home builders and the excellent homes they build, right here on Today's Builder. Hello and welcome to Today's Builder. I'm your host, Tabitha Moretti. Rochester is consistently voted as one of the top cities to live in the U.S. due to their advocacy for greener living initiatives. The unique skyways and subterranean walkways connect the city to an assortment of events and entertainment. The city also holds a pledge to preserve and improve the quality of their water resources, such as the lakes, rivers, and wetlands. Rochester is also proud to be the home of Mayo Clinic, the first and largest not-for-profit group medical practice in the world. Between the greener living initiatives, eclectic shopping, a thriving culinary scene, and exciting nightlife, Rochester is a lively, thriving city where there is truly something for everyone. Today we're going to visit with Andy Cummings of MedCity Builders and discover why this home builder is one of the most highly recommended custom home builders in the Rochester area.
My name is Andy Cummings with MedCity Builders out of Rochester, Minnesota. I've been in the building industry since 2003. Prior to that, we actually worked more on residential real estate projects with other builders. We spent a lot of time working with new construction buyers and homes, and we decided to work our way more into just the new construction side of it in the year 2003. We don't have a set group of floor plans necessarily that we work with. We've had homeowners walk into our office with just an idea or just even a scratch on a napkin. We've taken that concept all the way to completion. So as far as floor plans go, we don't really work off a set number of floor plans. We primarily do all custom. 85–90% of the homes that we build are all on referrals, so rarely do we duplicate a home or anything like that. I guess the thing that probably defines us the most is the fact that we are very approachable as a builder. We're very knowledgeable. We take a lot of courses in the construction industry to understand the processes, and I'd say that the true definition of us is more along the lines of we're extremely green as a builder without having to pay for it. We build price ranges from $250,000 to well over $1 million. The styles are always dependent upon the type of consumer that we're working with. We build a very green home without having to pay additional costs for it. We do a lot of things in our homes just as a standard, just to make sure that people don't have to worry about paying for additional things. We're very knowledgeable when it comes to Energy Star and those sorts of programs. We are one of the most knowledgeable builders in town when it comes to building an Energy Star rated home.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we will take a look at how MedCity Builders cater towards their clients' every desire while building their custom home.
Kropski Building Supplies has been providing the southeastern Minnesota area with a full range of building materials and expertise about specialty products for nearly a half of a century. KBS carries a wide variety of building supplies, including LP Building Products, a leading manufacturer of engineered wood building materials for their exceptional quality. KBS pride themselves on maintaining the latest in state-of-the-art technology equipment, yet still able to provide friendly, down-to-earth service. Kropski Building Supplies, founded on service, built with quality solutions.
Energy Products and Design has been the leader in southern Minnesota for the very best in hearth products since 1978. Energy Products and Design features Minnesota-built Cozy Heat fireplaces and stoves. Cozy Heat products include a limited lifetime warranty and have a realistic-looking fire. Energy Products and Design will take care of the complete job of design and installation for your project. Whether building or remodeling, stop into Energy Products and Design in Rochester and see why Cozy Heat fireplaces are such a popular choice.
Choosing products for your kitchen or bath is like composing a symphony. That's why Ferguson showrooms have trained professionals who can help you orchestrate your dream. Let us help you orchestrate your dream kitchen or bath with top brands like Kohler at a Ferguson showroom near you.
Welcome back to Today's Builder. Med City Builders makes the process of building a home a marvelous experience. Med City Builders are known for their dedication to customer service, strong work ethic, and the relationships they have built with their clients. Med City strives to stay years ahead of the advancements in the building industry by continually educating themselves to provide more efficient, well-built homes for their clients. Let's take a closer look at Med City Builders and learn more about their home building process.
Our customers typically are involved with 99% of the building process up front. Being that we're all custom, very few homeowners take a plan that we have built in the past and use that exact same plan. Most everything that we do is designed from other ideas that they might have had or other ideas that we might have to help them out. One thing that is maybe a little bit different with us is that we actually do our selection process prior to starting a home. We don't actually even sign purchase agreements or anything like that with our homeowners until we actually have all of the selections taken care of. So our homeowner's role is very important up front. They take care of all of their work ahead of time so that way as we're building their home for them, they don't have to worry about if they pick their light fixtures or their flooring or anything along those lines. We don't work with a particular set of floor plans. Everything that we do, like I mentioned before, is all custom. We've had customers walk into our office with just an idea or just even a scratch on a napkin, and we've taken those ideas all the way to completion. I'm actually the project manager, so I'm the one that's on the job site with all of our homeowners. I'm on the job site with all of our subcontractors, so we're very knowledgeable again when it comes to the overall process for each individual home that we're building. As far as the architects, we primarily use an architect that's located just near Rochester. They're extremely approachable, they're extremely easy to work with, and it makes the process very simple for us up front. This home, just under construction at the taping stage. We're getting ready for priming and we have siders actually going on the outside now. One of the benefits we have obviously of doing selections up front in our homes is that we're able to get custom dimensions for everything. As you can see in the kitchen area, we have the refrigerator size, and those aren't sizes that are just made up sizes. They're actually sizes that we get directly off the appliance specifications up front. Med City, we offer high quality features that you can see up above. We've got cove type lighting. It's a common thing that we're doing in a lot of our homes. We're doing a lot of this. We're doing a lot of trade ceilings in the houses. This bedroom here, we actually did a trade ceiling, which allows us to get our ceiling heads up closer to 11 feet actually here. Into the bathroom area, we're actually planning on doing some glass block tile work, so that'll allow some natural light to come in. We did a lot of higher transom style windows and things like that as well, just to let the natural light come into the bathroom. One of the things that we discussed earlier as far as how we insulate our homes, and one of the ways we can build a more energy efficient home, is in all of our interior walls that actually meet exterior walls. This particular one, and for an example, this wall runs into the outside and we actually run a layer of plastic as we're framing. What that actually allows us to do is when we go back and insulate and tie the rest of our poly into these houses, we can actually overlap things so we don't have any potential breaks along these areas where you have interior walls meeting the outside walls. As we mentioned earlier, one of the things that we pride ourselves in is being very organized. This particular home, we wrote the schedule probably 2.5 months ago, and as you can see, I can actually pull out my information that I have here. The same information I have, the homeowners have, so they're able to see exactly where these houses sit day in and day out. It also allows all of our workers to know exactly when they need to be into these homes, and they always know that they're going to have a clean, workable job site when they get here. With Med City Builders, by building a lot of custom homes, oftentimes we're in the rural areas or outside of town. One of the things we focus heavily on is site placement. In this particular home, obviously, we wanted to be able to maintain nice sight lines into the woods and have some nice yard space up in the front yard. So we really focus heavily with their homeowners on making sure that these houses get placed onto the sites properly.
When we come back, we'll see how MedCity Builders uses sustainable building practices while constructing exceptional custom homes.
A&A Electric Underground Construction is a versatile electrical contractor specializing in commercial wiring, multifamily wiring, residential wiring, and underground utilities. We are licensed in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. At A&A Electric Underground Construction, we have a hardworking staff that takes great pride in quality workmanship, and we pride ourselves in keeping within budget. We are the largest residential electrical contractor in southern Minnesota. Experience, hardworking, and honest. A&A Electric Underground Construction.
American Builders Marketing Group specializes in custom designed television broadcast and print media programs for custom home builders like you across the country. Our programs are designed to reach your target audience, drive more traffic into your office, and to give you a distinct, tangible advantage over your competition. American Builders Marketing Group has a state-of-the-art video production studio and printing facilities. Let American Builders Marketing Group help you lead your company into a profitable future. You build homes, we build your business.
If you need to buy or sell a home and want someone who cares, who is looking out for your best interest, then look no further than Jolene Gosdahl. Jolene's knowledge of the industry and true passion for real estate will make the process of buying or selling your home smooth and seamless. Looking to sell your current home? Jolene has the knowledge and negotiating skills that will work for you. Interested in purchasing a new home? Jolene will pay close attention to your needs and means it when she says, "My job is to get you the house that's right for you." Before you go anywhere else, contact Jolene Gosdahl at Property Brokers of Minnesota today.
Welcome back. Some of the unique features that MedCity incorporates into their homes are geothermal heating, solar panel electric, spray insulation, and radiant heat flooring. MedCity believes that ENERGY STAR qualified homes are substantially more energy efficient than homes built to the minimum code requirements. MedCity wants to be a part of your team, offering a 30-day and 1-year walkthrough after the finalization of the project to ensure you're fully satisfied with your custom home. Worry-free custom home building begins here with MedCity Builders.
I would say with MedCity Builders, one of the things that sets us apart, we're very organized on our job sites. We're very organized before, during, and after. I personally write all of the schedules that we have in our homes as they're under construction. We give those schedules out to our homeowners. We give them out to all of our vendors and our subcontractors. I follow them religiously, and I think that due to the fact that we work with the same people day in and day out, we rarely have to worry about those schedules deviating. So in people's busy lives, especially nowadays, it's much more comfortable for them to know that they can pull out their schedule any given day of the week and see where we're going to be at with their new home. They can schedule closings. We can make sure that the process ends up fluid at the end of the day for them. Our most recent projects are mostly in the Rochester area. We've built homes in the Twin Cities, which is an hour and a half away from Rochester. We've built homes in northern Wisconsin, which is 3 or 4 hours away. So our current projects, though, are primarily in the Rochester area. The only reason why we typically expand outside the area is just due to the past referrals. If a customer sends us a referral of a family member or they're moving out of town, we're more than willing to move ourselves and our company and our crews out of town as well. We've got several large projects that we're actually under the bidding process on and under the design process of. Several of them in the southwest Rochester area. Currently we're building in Scenic Oaks in southwest Rochester. We're also building in Echo Ridge, which is in southwest Rochester. We've done several homes in the northeast side of town, Stonehenge area, so we're building all over the Rochester area as it sits right now. Rochester as a whole, I would say, is a very isolated community in the respect that you don't see the major swings that you might see around the country. When things were really booming around the country several years ago, Rochester saw some fairly steady growth. One of the benefits that we had with that, though, is that Rochester also didn't see this sharp decline. Downtown is growing faster than most areas are. We see a lot of development with the college. We see a lot of development just within the inner city of Rochester. I would say that Rochester has a great community just due to the fact that it's close to a lot of camping, hiking, fishing. There's bike trails within the area. They've got a lot of bike trails actually within the city of Rochester and out. We've got lakes within less than an hour's drive, I would say, of Rochester. I think that Rochester is a very stable community to build in. The Mayo Clinic is located in Rochester. There's a lot of skilled professionals in town with that and IBM. Mayo really does have a big supporting role in how stable things are in the Rochester area.
Coming up next, We'll hear why homeowners chose Med City Builders to build their custom home.
Kropski Building Supplies has been providing the southeastern Minnesota area with a full range of building materials and expertise about specialty products for nearly a half of a century. KBS is committed to providing quality products, services, and building solid, lasting customer relationships. KBS chooses to carry the professional builder's #1 choice for windows, Andersen Windows, for their superior quality and craftsmanship. Our trained employees are here to help you find the products that are right for you and fit your budget. Kropski Building Supplies, founded on service, built with quality solutions.
Pop Schulte Backhoe and Septic is a family-owned and operated business servicing Rochester and the surrounding counties. Whether you're in need of excavation or septic system design, installation, or repair, remember Pop Schulte Backhoe and Septic, the experts when it comes to septic and excavation.
The Holiday Inn Rochester Downtown Hotel is a full-service hotel. We are conveniently connected to the Mayo Clinic by an indoor climate-controlled walking skyway and just 8 miles from the Rochester International Airport. The Holiday Inn Rochester Downtown Hotel is great for weddings, banquets, seminars, conventions, and can hold up to 250 for any event you are planning. Our rooms are fully furnished with all the comforts of home. Enjoy dining at the Time Restaurant and Lounge, or take a dip in our indoor swimming pool. Make your reservation today.
Welcome back. Med City Builders want to ensure that their clients get the best quality product while remaining energy efficient. A custom home creates a place for family and friends to enjoy while continually saving them money for years to come. Med City Builders' superior management, sustainable building practices, dedication, and customer service to their clients allow for an anxiety-free custom home building experience. Let's hear from some of Med City Builders' clients and see more of this builder's magnificent work.
My name is Jason Wimmer, and I live in the eastern suburbs, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
And I'm Samantha Wimmer, Jason's wife. We were relocating from the Twin Cities to Rochester, Minnesota, and at the time we were undecided as to whether or not we were going to buy an existing house or if we wanted to build. And we had built the first house that we lived in up here, and then I actually forget how we exactly met Andy. I believe it was through a parade home that we had walked through and met him. We looked at some houses down there, and we decided to go look at some other houses with him that he had built. And I remember going into one and I asked him, I said, Andy, I really like the house across the street. And he said, well, I built that house. And from there it just was like, okay, we're gonna build that one. Looked at the floor plan, started to tweak it. And he helped us. We found a nice lot and started from there.
Kind of funny, we built one home with Andy and then we ended up moving shortly thereafter, probably 3 or 4 years after we built the home with him. And having been through the process before with Andy and kind of knowing what his process is like and working with his subs, we decided to build another home with Andy after we moved. So we lived in Rochester originally, moved up to the eastern suburbs, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Built a home up there with Andy as well. Kind of started with the same basic floor plan, but made some adjustments or tweaks to it. Our experience with Med City was a good experience. I look at it from 2 standpoints. You got one, the builder that we're working with, Andy Cummings, and he kind of coordinates all of the pieces, and we work with him on that aspect. But also I look at the subs, and they're all doing their individual jobs as well. One of the things I like about Andy are the good subs that he has. They do an excellent job. Each piece of the house, if you look at the plumbing, the electrical, framing, roofing, and as you go through that process, I can't think of one aspect that I wasn't pleased with. It was very good that we had the opportunity to work with the subs, and they did a very fine job.
My favorite part about working with Med City was the fact that we had a lot of different choices. I didn't feel like if something didn't go according to plan, for example, we had a few things with our cabinets that it didn't look the way that I anticipated at first. And Andy and his team, they came in and they said, this isn't what you envisioned, we're willing to adjust it. And they did just that, and in the end, we got the house that we really did want. My favorite feature of the house is probably my kitchen. We have a very open kitchen, kind of to our living area, and having 3 kids, we come home, I'm cooking dinner, I want to be able to see what they're doing. So just having the open floor plan has really been great.
One of the things that we did with this home that is maybe a little unique or different from some other homes that we've looked at or built is beneath the garage is kind of my man cave, if you want to call it that. I have an area kind of designated for my workbench and all of my tools and power equipment. I love that space the most, and then part of that span create too is a space dedicated for a home theater room. And and I really enjoy that space. It's great for watching football on Sundays, and then every Friday we have a movie night with the kids, and it's a fantastic area just to kind of hang around with the family.
We've moved quite a bit in the last few years. You know, we built 2 houses with Andy already. He said, well, are we going to move again? Are you ready? And so the joke is, you know, should we call Andy again about getting another house going? And maybe in time we'll get a cabin, and maybe we'd ask Andy to build a cabin for us. But yeah, we definitely would pick Andy again to build a house for us or recommend him to somebody else.
My name is Kristen Weckworth.
My name is Eric Weckworth.
And we live in Rochester, Minnesota. One reason that we chose Med-City Builders was I had 2 colleagues that built previously with Med-City. One other of my colleagues had purchased a home, and I was there for one of our get-togethers and really liked the layout. The open foyer, the flowing kitchen and living area. And Eric had also seen that floor plan separate from me. He wasn't with me that night. And so we were talking, and we thought this home sounded very similar. Realized that my colleague had built this home with Med-City Builders. And so that's when we really started looking into Med-City and visited with Andy to see what he could do, and we had a really smooth process with him.
I have a construction background, so I built houses prior to my new career. So the process of building with Med-City Builders was pretty simple for the fact that when I had a question, he was very upfront and would really explain any answer that he had. Everything was very timely. And originally when we talked with him, he said in 3 months from start to finish, you'll be in your house. And the best part was he met his goal, beat it by 2 or 3 days. Any problem you ran into, it was real simple to get fixed. When he said something was going to be done, it was either done by that or he was already on the phone with me, letting me know that it will be done real soon, here's the timeline. So we knew everything that was going on. He kept the whole process interesting even when there was a snag. It was simple.
Andy was really easy to work with. He answered all of my questions that I had. Even if I thought it was something silly, he took the time to go over details with me. We had one time when construction was going to change kind of a layout in our kitchen here. He took the time to meet with us and go over some different options that we could do and really listen to what we wanted and had to say. Some of my favorite features of our home would be definitely the kitchen. Lots of space, lots of bright windows, lighting, our family room. It all ties together. I like to be in the kitchen and be able to see the kids playing and having that family time. And then also our master suite.
I'd have to say I think the kitchen and the living room are my favorite points of the house, which are kind of the focal point in our layout, but the master suite is very nice. The community is someplace we knew years ago if we moved, this is where we wanted to be. It's the school district that we want to be in with 3 little kids. So it was an easy fit.
Yes, I would recommend Med-City Builders for many reasons. It was an easy process. Everything was done in a timely fashion, open to questions and answering any questions that I had, and willing to work with you.
Yeah, I'd have no problems recommending Med-City Builders to build anybody that I knew a home. His whole purpose was as long as we get what we want. So it was all about what we wanted, and we had to be happy in the end, so that's what his goal was, and he succeeded.
Stay with us. We'll be right back after a few words from these quality sponsors.
Tom Hagen Flooring has been servicing the Rochester, Dover, and Winona areas for over 35 years. We specialize in carpeting, tile, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl flooring for both residential and commercial properties. For quality flooring to fit any budget, visit Tom Hagen Flooring.
For professional quality concrete installation and repairs, call Morris Concrete. Morris Concrete has been helping homeowners and businesses with their sidewalks, patios, and driveways for over 20 years. Experience you know you can trust and quality service you can rely on. Make the right choice. Morris Concrete.
Looking for a relaxed place to gather with friends and family? Holiday Inn Time Restaurant and Lounge is conveniently located at the Holiday Inn Rochester Downtown Hotel. Time Restaurant and Lounge has a fun and entertaining atmosphere for casual dining or private dining spaces perfect for your next event. Our menu features American fusion cuisine with a variety of creative items that strive to satisfy any taste. Stop in today and experience a relaxing evening at the Holiday Inn Time Restaurant and Lounge.
Med-City Builders are proud to offer new homes that are sustainable, functional, and most of all, livable. Med-City Builders are readily available throughout the entire construction process and after completion. They use a premier collection of craftsmen, artisans, suppliers, and subcontractors to get the job done.
MedCity Builders offers the statutory warranties in the state of Minnesota. We also offer warranties above and beyond when it comes to your heating and cooling systems. The thing that really sets us apart versus the competition is that we do go above and beyond those warranties quite often. We've had homeowners in homes for 4 or 5 years that have called us with issues, and we've come in and taken care of those problems for them as well. So as far as the company goes, we do pride ourselves in taking care of homeowners, obviously not just during construction, but after the fact as well. The thing that sets us above the rest is the fact that we are extremely approachable. I know one of the things that homeowners often tell us is just the fact that we are very approachable, we are very easy to talk to. I often tell people that our job as a general contractor especially is primarily to be the expert in hiring the experts. We rarely switch people that we work with on our job sites, so that allows us to really maintain the control. So to define MedCity Builders, I would say that you're hiring an expert that's done a very thorough job of hiring experts. Obviously, when we started MedCity Builders, our goal was to build houses. Quickly we found out, especially after all the homes that we built, that building relationships has probably been the most important thing for us. I know one of the things that we often joke about when we talk to our homeowners after we've entered into purchase agreements with them, I said, congratulations, we just got married, because obviously as a builder, you do develop a long-standing relationship. We thank our customers for allowing us to be a part of their family, and our customers will always be a member of the MedCity family.
Whether you are looking for a traditional 2-story, ranch-style, or split-level home, MedCity can provide you with a multitude of options that will accommodate all of your wishes. With 85% of their business coming from referrals, it is undeniable that MedCity Builders is the right choice to build your next custom home. If you would like to visit with MedCity Builders about your next home or remodel, call them today or visit them online at www.medcitybuilders.com. I'm Tabitha Moretti, and I'll see you next time on Today's Builder.